Hello, my lovely YouTubers. Welcome back, and welcome those who are new to my channel. I'm Beth, and this is Beth Talks. I am so grateful for those of you who have showed your support, shared my videos, liked, and subscribed. So thank you so much for your love and support. It means so much to me. I am so grateful for this community. I wanted to talk to you today about course correction. I am going to be 45 in a couple of weeks. I have started and creating an entire new life for myself. And I started a YouTube channel to invite people to come along on that journey with me, because I think it's important that when we learn from other people and life experiences, it adds a lot of value to our own life and experiences. So I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about 3 things that I keep in mind to stay focused on my goals. I have certainly not chosen the easiest path, but I think it's going to be the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. So I have been inspired today, not only by my lovely friends who have loved and supported me through this journey, but also this book called Slightest Edge. This is an amazing book, and I advise anybody to read this book. It's truly amazing. And in this book, it's talking about getting to your goals. Life is a journey, and your goals are not accomplished overnight. It takes time and persistence. So I'm going to share a little bit with you today about parts of this book that I think relate to this. So I'm excited. Today's going to be an awesome day. Yesterday was really an amazing day. Didn't start out so great. I actually started out the day curled up in a ball in the shower crying. I don't care. I'm human. Like, we all have freaking bad days, right? But I got myself together and accomplished some things that I needed to take care of. And I reached out to a few of my friends. One of my dearest friends, you know who you are. I love you so much. Thank you for talking me into going out last night and spending time with people who care about me. It was really awesome to see all of you last night. And it only cost me a $5 beer, so it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to go out and socialize and be around people that are high energy and always happy to see you. It just makes you feel good. Even if you don't feel like going out, just kind of make yourself, call a friend, go spend some time with a friend. It makes a world of difference. But that brings me to my first topic of the 3 things that I try to focus on to help me keep on track. And that first thing is gratitude. You have to be grateful, first of all, for your own little successes each day. We don't accomplish our goals overnight, but each and every day, if we're staying focused on where we want to go, gratitude is something that helps motivate you to keep you moving on. You may not have what you need or what you want today in this present moment, but you always have something to be grateful for. Your little successes help you keep moving along the way. And to be grateful for your friends and your family. Without them, you're flying solo. And that's never good for anybody, right? appreciate the people around you. I have wonderful, awesome friends, and I'm so grateful for them. I have a beautiful roommate that is sharing her home with me. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you, Lois. I know I don't show it enough, but I love and appreciate you so much. But just be grateful for the people around you who make you feel good, because you're going to need that along the way. And thirdly, grateful for your lessons. And it's not always easy to be grateful for your lessons, because lessons sometimes are really hard. They might make you want to cry. They might make you want to just get frustrated and give up. But lessons help us grow, help us learn who we are, and help us overcome certain aspects of ourselves that we're trying to change. So be grateful for those lessons, especially the really hard ones, because if you overcome the lessons, they make you a better person and get you prepared for where you're going. So gratitude, number one. Number two is baby steps. And I want to share with you some information I got out of the Slightest Edge book. This is really, really cool, and it helped me put things in perspective. So it talks about the Apollo rocket flying from our planet to the moon. And this is really amazing, because the Apollo rocket, when it's giving a course to the moon, it is literally only on course 2 to 3% of the time. That means for every 30 minutes, it's literally only on its correct course for 60 seconds. So if Apollo could get to the moon being off course 97, 98% of the time, we could do better. And we do better than that, right? So those little baby steps incrementally get us to where we need to go. Our intuition is like that processor that communicates with the Apollo, right? When it's slightly off course, it says, hey, Apollo, you're off course, correct it this way a little bit, and vice versa. And it's constantly communicating with the rocket to help it stay on course, right? So our intuition is our processor that helps us and guides us. The way we feel about where we're at right now helps us correct our course to where we need to be to get where we're wanting to go, right? So just keep that in mind, that it's not always going to be a great day. You're not always going to know what to do, and you're not going to have all the answers. But it's all about course correction and making those little incremental changes that help you along the way. And I want to share this quote with you out of the book. This is from Thomas J. Watson Sr. He states, would you like to give you a formula for success? It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. Failure, embrace it. You're thinking failure is the enemy of success, but it isn't at all. You could be discouraged by failure, or you can learn from it. So go ahead, make mistakes. Make all you can, because remember, that's where you'll find success. It's on the other side of failure. So no matter how many times you have to correct that course, as long as you're focused and believe in yourself that you could get where you need to go, fail more, make more mistakes. That's how we learn. Mistakes are okay. So that brings me to the third thing that I try to keep in mind. We're not all perfect, we're human, but I try to keep this in mind because it's, I think, the most important element is forgiveness. Science has proven that the effect on our brains, and I get a lot of my information when it comes to science and studies and development. I have a platform that I visit called Mind Valley. It's really amazing. So I'm going to promote that a little bit because Mindvalley is something that's a really amazing learning platform. But they talk about the effects on our brain when we forgive, whether it's forgiving somebody else or forgiving yourself. It is like one of the most impactful things on your brain. And what you do for others always comes back to you, right? So your forgiving others doesn't necessarily mean that you're accepting their defaults or accepting their toxicity. You're forgiving them not only for their sake, but you're forgiving them for your sake. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that helps you find your own freedom. Because when you hold on to animosity and grief and anxiety and you don't forgive somebody fully and just hold on to that, that's only hurting you. So learn to forgive people. You don't have to keep them in your life. It just means that you forgive them, right? And hopefully, if you love each other, that you could forgive and move on together forward. But it doesn't always work out that way. So forgiveness is also a key to releasing toxicity from your life. I think that, throughout life, we meet and come across people always for a reason. Whether that be something that uplifts you in that relationship or teaches you a lesson. By forgiving and moving on, it helps you remove that toxicity from your life. If there are people in your life that you're continuously fighting off toxicity and you can't forgive, it's important not only to forgive, but to look at that reflection, because the people around us, the people in our world, we chose to have them in our world for a reason. And that toxicity that you're thinking, it might be a reflection of you. So you have to kind of take on responsibility for your part in that toxicity, because you can't have toxicity without two parts. So it's a good lesson to learn and forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and keep moving. Taking those baby steps and having gratitude for the little incremental things that you do to help correct your course. So that's all I have for today. I hope you've gotten some encouragement and maybe a little inspiration out of today's video. I really, really love doing these. It just gives me a really good feeling. And if I have a really bad week, I know by the end of the week, hey, I got to make a video and give back some goodness to other people. So I really love doing this, and I love your support. I love growing this community. We're just getting started, and so far it's been an amazing process. Gotten a lot of awesome feedback. So I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome week this week. See you next Sunday on Beth Talks. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe. Don't forget that little bell too, because if you get the little bell, you'll know when I upload another video. So take care. Love you guys.